Wife, let's go on vacation. We haven't had one in years. Me, how about OilTown? Wife, isn't that a place run by a greedy corporation? Me, yeah, but they pull in a tourist area beach. Wife, never mind, I'm good. Seniac Episode 1. This island will never become a tourist place. It's only going to be for work. Seniac Episode 13. I want to make a beach and make it a tourist place. Seniac, we need a football team. Me, well, there's a good excuse to resurrect the Oilers. Seniac tries to pronounce Rio de Janeiro. Me, a Brazilian. Great try, but wrong. Seniac builds a shopping district. Tourists, are they selling oil? And that's a good question. Are they selling oil? Well, there's only one way to find out. This is OilTown. Guys, welcome back to another episode of OilTown. If you're enjoying the series, smash that like button down below. If you're new around here, guys, please make sure you do subscribe, because we got so many cool plans, additions, attractions, and things to be added to OilTown to make it the greatest nation in the whole world. I think mentalities are slightly shifting away from OilTown co-op with the oil. It's making so much money. I don't think we're ever going to run out of oil. But when there's oil, there's money. And when there's money, we need luxury. So today we're going to try and do a little bit more work on the oil industry. Not the oil industry, the tourist area. I need to zone it as the tourist area. I kind of didn't do that last episode. But I want to get in a football team. It's heavily needed. The boats keep sinking and disappearing. We need to get an oil team in. You know what? Yeah, an oil team in. We need to get a football team in, guys, to bring some luxury and some sports to OilTown. Not only do we need to dominate the world's economy, but we need to dominate the world's sport. Football. And when I say football, what I mean is soccer. And when I say soccer, what I mean is football. It's football, okay, guys? I'm sorry for you Americans watching right now that call it soccer. But it's football. I'm not going to get into that argument. But I've noticed something else as well. Look at the sheer amount of commercial vehicles driving down here. And here. They're all coming from here. And that's the reason, because they're importing all the goods. And because you have such a huge commercial district down here, guys, we kind of need the goods to be coming in. And so we need to potentially have a way to import goods a little closer by, because it will cause a lot of traffic here, there, and everywhere, which is going to be a shambles. So I might do a few little experiments on how we can change stuff. I don't know if I want to do another shipping dock on this side or something, or maybe integrate a shipping dock within the floating airport. Probably not, but it might be an idea, something that we might have to do. I've also been thinking about doing trams going around the loop here, coming down all the way down to the airport, and then we do a little loop to go, so they go back. There's many things that we could potentially do, but the first thing I want to do is to create a zone to begin with. Now, I don't know if I did or not. I can't remember. Asking you guys to give me a really cool name for this commercial shopping area. I didn't really see many comments about it. Actually, I didn't see any comments, because they're all literally, every comment on every video of OilTown is literally for the intro, which is kind of cool. But guys, if you can, give me some name suggestions of what we call this commercial district. Now, we do need to give it a commercialized specialization, tourist. And I'm thinking, now this is the thing as well. I don't think I want this whole area to be tourist. If I look at it from this point, that is the commercial section. So I'm thinking I might designate 2 zoning areas. So if I just kind of get rid of that to then place in that birdsong district. This is just so I can only select it, because if I do any more commercial around these areas, then they will be just general commercial, not destined for tourism, if that makes sense. So where else do I have it? Okay, it's here as well. So we're going to make sure we do the promenade of the commercial here. There we go, boys. And we had a bit, there as well. So It's pretty much... Oh, no! Steady, you can fall. It's pretty much going up here to there. Covering that up there. You can kind of tell where the line is. There we go. So that is then our area. I might as well zone it to there because it is the tourist kind of section, isn't it, really, to be honest with you. So then this area around becomes something different to this area, if that makes sense. I like how it's called Underhill Square. Like, it's not under a hill, it's on a hill. Well, then again, some of it is under the hill. It's kind of weird. But hey ho, there we go. And we need to give it that tourism. Is this the commercial? No, office. Tourism here. Where is it? Leisure. Is this the tourism one? Yeah. Tourism specialization, which would then start to change the buildings. So we'll let that happen. We'll give it some time. And we need to look at now then. Stadiums, which here we go. We're going to add in a football stadium. We're going to have our very own football team, and we've got a pretty good name for it. I just got to try and figure out where I want it to go. Now, do I want to incorporate it around the commercial area here, the tourism area? I think I'm going to. So what type of roads we got? We got these type of roads. If I come up by another 10, there we go. So oh, they're all connected anyway now, so I don't need this power line anymore. There we go. And I gotta then try and figure out the best way. So I'm gonna go for a one-way road, just so I can kind of sort out the parking situation. Now, what is this across? Is that an odd number? It is. It's 29. How have I managed that? 29. I don't even know, boys. Don't even know. So if I go up by 6, does that create the 4? Yeah. And then do the same here. Nice. We'll have a back and forth just there that we don't really mind too much. With the hopes that I can fit in our football stadium. Nice. So there's the football stadium. It's one of those things, like, normally, like, usually on highways, if there's, like, I know there is where I live, like, football stadiums where, like, you're driving down the highway or whatever, and then you just see the stadium as you pass it like that, and you're like, damn, I wish I was in there one day. But it's kind of cool because it's going to overlook all the, oh, my God. Oh, damn, boy! That's a huge skyscraper. Right, we're going to get some huge stuff being built in OilTown now. But this is nice. So let's sort out the car parks first. Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now I can't get one in there, but I'm going to merge it in anyway, so it kind of looks like there is. There's all the car parking for it, which is pretty sweet. Can you see the traffic issues we're having? Now we've got these little one-way roads that kind of filter through. I don't think we need these to be the one-way roads. It kind of just shows you the inlet. So the reason I don't want to do a one-way road there, because I kind of want this to connect straight up. And there as well. And then we're going to concrete all this around. Because that's what you normally get around a football stadium. Well, actually, you know what? Not concrete around, because I can use some path and stuff like that. But I do like how that overlooks it. It is kind of cool. So I do want to path it, or pave it. It should be the right word. Let's go the one with trees. And let's go straight down to there. I don't know how that just managed to do that. But let's try that again. It did it again. Right, I want to take it from there to there. There we go. So you can kind of walk straight down, which is, you know, it's a shortcut rather than walking around like that. I'm then going to pick a spot, which I think would take it from here. This would be the outer spot that I'm taking, that everything on the inside of it will not be concreted. And then go up like that. And then somehow... yeah, it's not going to work. Can that clip just fine? So I'm going to do it like that. It's a little bit funky. I'm going to try and incorporate, because the road bends. That's the issue I have. See if I can incorporate something here. Yeah. Let's just shuck it. That's terrible. It's terrible, mate. Right, to there. I'm just going to do that. And is there a point in it? No, there is no point in it, so I can play around with the bend myself. Right, we'll roll with this. Oh, actually, I can incorporate it to one of these, couldn't I? Like that. So if I got rid of that, I can incorporate this to there, to there. Yeah, why not? Why not? So let's see what the concrete would be like. Oh, actually, do I want it on this side? Hang on, let me up my brush size. Or do you think it would be better on the inside? I don't know if many of these trees are a part of the stadium or not. Like, for me to get rid of them. Like, if I did that and connected it straight down as well. It's a tough one, this is. It's a tough kind of decision to ultimately make. Right, other brush size. Let me get rid of all the trees in this vicinity, and you can see then what is a part of the actual stadium itself. Yeah. It's quite a tough one to kind of like to think about, isn't it? Right, so if I did concrete, let's just say this part. Do you know what? We're going to view it as if it was all concreted. Because you can build like fences and stuff around this area, which would be kind of nice. Because a lot of stadiums are all concreted around, because obviously you've got the sheer amount of people walking into the area, into the vicinity. So they do need that space to walk. Right, let's give them a name first. So it's called OilTown FC. How do I rename it? I've already forgotten how I rename it. You can change their kit color. That's just the name football stadium, isn't it? Yeah. How do I change their name? Can you change their name? I'm sure you can, but I've literally forgotten how we do it. And why is it... I'm sure there's other options apart from this. We're getting quite a few visitors, though. That's kind of crazy. So you can see where the traffic's coming from. That literally, if I type in whatever, doesn't really change the name. It's just the name of the stadium, right? Yeah. Ticket price... Something feels a little bit fishy at the moment, guys. I don't know what it is, because normally you can find out what these mean and what these do. But we're going to change the football kit to be black anyway. The colour of oil. Only makes sense. Yeah, I'm not too sure what's going down with that, man. Right, so. Let's get back to business. Fences. What type of fences have we got? Oil, oil in... Should we do like an oil industry fence? Because of where we are. This is so the away fans, when they come to this area, they go, wow, big oil. Fences around a stadium. Yeah, we're definitely playing OilTown today. I want to kind of create that little gap. So I don't want it too invasive, like, you know, you can see the entry points into the area. There we go. So we do it like that. That's kind of cool, isn't it? I do like these little fences that look into it. It is pretty dope. That is cool, man. Right, so we have some industry demands. Really, really bad we have these industry demands. And I'm getting to the point where I originally said the only industry I wanted is OilTown Corp. Now, that's cool. But OilTown Corp, I don't really want to expand it any more than it currently is right now because it's got 8,000 jobs, which is great. It's absolutely great. But I'm thinking, rather than do dirty industry, what if we did high-tech offices? That feels like it would be a better idea. Just so then we can satisfy that demand. And it's not really the type of industry that will compete with OilTown Corp. It's just because now we want the financial area, don't we? That's kind of what we want with these high-tech offices. We want to attract these big corporations to do business here. It's kind of what we want, isn't it? Now, if I did this to connect like that, because I'm trying to satisfy like a small area. And if I do a new zone, so let me just kind of kill off this one. Let me go a bit smaller. Oh, no. No, 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 no. So let's kill off this area. And we're going to do a small little office district. Here instead, which it's going to be... Well, we'll find out what it's called in just a second. Ta-da! Broad district. Right, so it's our small little financial area is what we're creating. We want, what have we got here? IT cluster. That's what we want. Requires, oh no, 50% less workers. Consumes 40% more electricity, generates 30% more tax revenue. Is that what I want? I don't know if that is what I particularly want for this area. Let me check out the policies anyway. So city planning. Big business benefactor. Oh no, that's only for commercial buildings. Industry, space planning, more doubles the amount of goods produced by. Industry 4.0. Yes. Hoping it has an effect for those type of buildings. So. Might also be good for these guys. Taxation. Tax relief for offices. And we'll just see what happens. So zone all this. Because this will satisfy the industrial demand that we do have. Let me pause for a second as well. And it would be cool because it will overlook the stadium. But more importantly, let me just check the unemployment rate. So 28%. Let's see what it drops down to when I get this small little bundle of IT buildings in. Or office buildings in, so to say. Also, this area here. Because it's such a big gap between the buildings, I might do a little park area. So we'll do a nice little boundary going around. Alright, let's pick that spot to kind of follow it. And how far do I stick it in to the corner? If I do that, I'm trying to think where the spot would. I think I just might just pick this spot here. Yeah, why not? It's funky. Do you know what? No. No. We'll actually do it like this. Oh, if I can get it just right. Who would have thought this would be so complex, this little section? But I need to get... There we go. A 2-bit. Well, that goes into there. There we go. That's what I kind of need. And then we'll cut through it. How's that doing anyway? That's slowly starting to... Oh, we need water? Oh, of course we do. Which, in its own right, that will also increase industrial, commercial growth too. Right, we'll fast forward. Try and get it all added in. And what we're going to do now is cut that over. I don't want it to... Right, is it on road length? No, oh, it's snapping to angle, isn't it? Right, to there. That. Right, all except angle. To there. So we have that cut through. And they can take these shortcut routes. And then we'll bulk it with trees as well, and we can kind of build it up. But I kind of need the buildings to be fully grown. Right. All the IT buildings, or the office buildings. I keep calling them IT. All the office buildings are now coming in. Do we have anything zoned up here? We don't. Now, I won't do any more commercial just yet because we have so many little gaps and sections to build that kind of stuff in. So we'll let that do what it's got to do. Any other issues floating around? Not at the moment. Now, do I create a tram line? Because you know it would be kind of dope. Because the subway stops there, so it would be beneficial to have a tram line going down here to the airport as well. So we'll bring workers and supporters over here. So we lost the last game apparently. Shambles, mate. Absolute shambles. And it won't bring up the dialogue highlighted box to tell me what these do. But we'll select them all anyway. Because we can afford the expenses. Okay. Right. So if I was to turn this into a tram line... This is, I want to see how this will work because we got this funny little connection here. So that's the tram line there. We pause, update, just to there for a second. Then I need to go to the, where's the trams now? Is that the trams? Yeah. The tram track road. So that's now going to be the issue, isn't it? Just trying to get that. Right, if I did that. Is that too weird? Let me delete. I'll put it there. Ugh. It's gonna be quite weird because of how I did this junction. I mean, that is really weird, isn't it? It really is. Right, if I... So even bringing it down won't do anything. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Oh wait, I've done it on a wrong thing as well. There we go. So it kind of crosses. There we go. It crosses the path. It's. Should I just build it and we all act like we don't see it? I think that might be the best option, guys. Right, I can't do a... Oh, I can. So I wonder if I can create a roundabout based on the tram line. Can you upgrade a road? Okay, you can do that. So if I built a 2-lane there, upgraded all of that, just delete these little off points because we don't need them now. That works wonders. Just gotta update this road back and get rid of the roundabouts. It was a 2-lane, 1-way road. There we go. And that creates our little turn. But, oh, didn't we want to stop over here, though? We kind of did, didn't we? Right, okay, we'll figure that out in just a second. Because, yeah, no. Oh, the only other option I could do... The other option I could do is... Oh, wait, I could do it like this. And to a certain point... Let me delete this. I can then bring it in and round and do it. Okay, right, okay. So all this would be tram. Oh, we've just demolished some of our beautiful, beautiful work. Right, and then that's when it goes in different routes. Oh dear. Road. I gotta be careful while I'm upgrading and stuff. Because it's gonna go very wrong. I'll put it back into play mode anyway, because I'm not really changing anything. And I need those bus routes to update. I can see these trams being used heavily as well. Anything to reduce the traffic is beneficial to us. Well, that's connected there, so that creates our little tram loop, which will do wonders. I just now need a tram depot. So, where would I build this? Right, just for the purpose of having the tram depot, I'm building it there. I will eventually move it. Now that is not connected. There we go, that's connected. So just for the purpose of having a tram depot, it's there. Right, does it have power? Yeah. Because I need to sort this out here. So, right. So I can create a line on this, but there's no way to get to it in a way. So if I had the 1-way road, then let's say if it come off there, yeah, it works. This works. This works. To there. And then I can use this space, this road cutting through, to do car parks, which is very, very beneficial for us. So if we create a line here, have the first stop heading back just there. Next stop, let me just kill that one a second. We'll have it there. Next stop here. Next stop there. Then there before the corner. Then here. There. 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 Var. Just after the junction there. We do... No, we do one here. And then slowly now heading back. There wasn't one... that, no, it was just there. I'm just trying to pay attention. So that does a full loop then. I think we should have like an inner loop. So the exact same stops, but just an inner loop. And what this will do is, so this is the thing now, we don't, the next one would be, right, we're going to have an additional one in, which I'll place here. And then there, and then finish there. So then we have that inner loop one as well. And then we'll see how much that kind of gets used, and that'd be kind of cool to see. Very interesting, boys. Very, very interesting. So we just got to literally wait for the trams to head out. There's a lot of trams now to come out. But that's really going to hopefully reduce the amount of traffic, because a lot of people then choose to use trams. But we have a lot of traffic trying to get from, you know, around here, because it's the commercial vehicles trying to get to the export area. So we 100% need another export area on this side of the island. Where we place it, I'm not 100% sure. We'll figure that out. If anyone's got any suggestions, let me know in the comment section down below. But we'll figure something out. I mean, I could potentially have the train line go underground and pop out over here, or maybe, ooh, I could drop one there. Okay, we'll test things out maybe next episode. That would be kind of cool to see. Right, here's our first tram coming in down here. I don't expect anybody to get off, but it's just nice to see how it's going to potentially be used. It's better than having to go straight across, isn't it? Because it means I can then utilize this road for car parks and stuff for the airport, which kind of makes sense. Our little zone over here is taking workers. How's it changed the unemployment? To wow, it took 8% off. What are you saying? Do I set this up to be it as well, or do I expand it over to this side? Oh, I don't know, but I'm liking these tourist buildings as well. How many people are using this subway line now? 643. I expect less people to start using it as well. Now we have the tram lines in. I also need to sort this out because it got deleted, didn't I? Let's sort this out real quick. There we go. Glorious, mate. Yeah, we can now see in vehicles, people using the tram lines. It'll be more heavily used over on this side anyway. We're getting other people over here. Yeah, big bulk of people there. We had one just on this side to compensate because of this is the opposite loop, which are using it. What about for a stop? Where's the stop here? Yeah, there's a couple of peeps there. So it's being used, which is beneficial. Hopefully, I mean, we ain't got traffic problems, but hopefully it reduces it a little bit more, which will be kind of handy. We've got some crime on the pier, boys. Crime on the pier. So let me check my crime rate. It is low, which is good anyway. So unemployment's now at 19%. There is 600 jobs available, which is pretty cool. Traffic flow is 84%. The big culprit is this junction here and whatnot, and over here as well with the vehicles coming in and out of the export area. But this should eventually change once we get an export area on this other side anyway. 490 people are using our tram lines, so that's pretty good. That's actually really, really good. Oh, I'm impressed with that. Very impressed. So again, decent, mate. Decent. Do we see anybody getting on and off? I don't know. That's my thing. I think they're going to be using the subway line to get to the airport. But the option's there anyway. When we get more stuff over here, they might potentially use the tram line. But we'll see. We'll see. So that's interesting. This tourist. How many tourists are now coming in? That's going to be a good thing. So 220 tourists. We do need to build up more tourism stuff going on, which would be cool. So we'll just slowly build upon this area as time progresses anyway. We've lost one game. When is this next match? On the 8th. So we've got 2 months to go before the next one. We lost our first game, guys. I think they're now starting to slowly arrive for the match, which I think we've set free public transport on match days as well. because we can kind of afford that stuff, which is pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Now, man, we got to build up our buses, people on this over here. Is that bus filled up? Yeah. That bus. That bus. Okay, we'll see what happens. We need like a depot, don't we? But it's something that we can't do. Right, I wonder why some buses take longer to wait and some don't. Let me pause to get that little dialogue. Gotta sort out this road, because it's not healthy. It's definitely not healthy to have this. It's slowing up that ambulance real bad. But anyway, guys, I think we're going to end it for here. We got our stadium in, we got our small little kind of office area in, which I can already see the comments and people going, saying, yeah, you said we're only going to have one type of industry. And there you go, office. I can already see that happening, guys. Leave me alone. How many people are using the airport? 218. Yep, it's definitely being used. But we're going to do more work on this, get some more tourist attractions in. And it'd be nice to see what type of money we start earning from the tourist side of things. So park income is 2,700, which is pretty good. From road, okay, we don't have any road tolls. This is our public transportation income, and this is from the tourists alone. So only 0.5%, not even 0.5% of all our income comes from tourism, which we can eventually work on that. Time goes on, we can progress, but we got this beautiful side of the island to do stuff with this. And this is not even our final form, guys. This is not even our final form. Hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, smash that like button down below, and until next time, I'll see you all soon. So good. Bye.